Hey, Railbirds, welcome back to the 2025 Battle of the Bull, third annual Battle of the Bull. We have a good match for you. This is a winner's side match, Shane Van Boening versus Konrad Juszczyszyn from Poland. This is going to be a good match. So, how do these players get here? Well, Shane, he just came off a 3-1 victory versus Reggie Cutler, and before that, a 3-1 victory versus Jonathan Ailstock. His opponent, Konrad Juszczyszyn from Poland, he just defeated Roberto Gomez in a 3-2 match, and before that, he started off the tournament versus John Noor with a 3-0 win. All right, so we have a special guest commentator for you guys, T-Rex, Tony Chohan. I'm going to go ahead and turn the microphone over to Tony. Take it away.
Thanks. I want to just say welcome to the Battle of the Bull 2025. We got Konrad and Shane Van Boening. And Konrad's breaking the balls. Nice little decent break. I think Shane's going to look to kind of see if he's probably going to go rail first, kind of just bank the 11 over and let the cue ball carry up a little bit, I believe. Don't really see him doing too much more than that. Now, he doesn't really have to shoot this ball hard. He's just going to kind of just hit it just hard enough to just kind of catch majority of the ball, but the cue ball goes up a little bit and the 11 just comes over a little. Let's see if I'm right, or if he's going to jack up and try to kick and stick, which I don't think he would. Yep, I do believe he's just going to do kind of just a roll across of the ball, I would think. Yep, just like that. Now see, he hit it a little too thin, and that's how the ball got loose. And Konrad, being one of those straight shooters and a good straight pool player, is not somebody you want to leave these type of balls to shoot. I think he might try to play shape for. See if he can use a little bit of a center inside and go above the 15 and then twirled back down. Let's see if he goes that way. No, instead he's going to play the 3-ball combo, it looks like. Oh, there must be, okay, the 13-3, okay. This is going to look like it's going to be a quick 8 and out here. Let's see how he gets on this ball here. Nice shot, because he leaves himself room to get back over behind these other balls. So he's going to try to get on the 9 here. Make sure he comes off the second rail, so that's smart. All right. 13 must go. Yep. A quick little 8 and out, and we got Konrad up 1-0. Shane Van Boening to break. All right, got a little decent spread, got a ball by his hole, but do believe that Konrad's going to get to bank the 8 here, and I think he will shoot to try to make this ball and run some balls this way. I don't think he's worried about the cue ball so much, or is he? Yeah, he was worried about the cue ball. And that's kind of why he missed the ball. Now Shane's going to get an easy turn bank, I think, here. Might not be super easy, but good enough to where he can kind of push the cue ball through. Kind of looking to see which way he's going to go on this ball. Like a little center stun right. Oh, he hit it kind of bad. And then he got a bad ticky off of it too. So now, watch out Shane Van Boening, because Konrad's going to have a chance to kind of open the stack up a little bit too. He's going to play the 8 and try to come around for the 5. Play a little bit. Let's see. Just like that. Now he's going to try to draw straight into the 15 to try to make sure he hits it kind of full into the 15 so he can get the breakout. Let's see if he's got that angle. I think he does. Yeah, see how he pulled that ball. Now it's going to get a little funny as far as maybe he's going to try to get on the 9, but I think it's a very deep cut, so he's going to have to use like a low inside, or he's going to use low outside. Let's see. All right. Kind of surprised he didn't use the low inside, but maybe because he didn't feel like he could hold the ball then otherwise. Looks like he thinks he can make this carom combo 13-7. And if it's aimed down, he might actually be able to. Or he might bank the 2 and then pull the cue ball to the side rail and back down. Let's see which way he goes about this. Or will he bank the 11 into the 13-7? That's another option. I guess we're about to find out which way he's going to go. Yeah, he's going to bank it to 2. Yeah, he's playing more control on the cue ball than actually trying to make the ball. Shane's going to try banking this ball towards his pocket and then maybe going with a little bit of a... Okay, he's going inside, it looks like, instead of outside. Oh, he hit that one kind of thick. Did get the cue ball decent, I guess. Little follow, just pull the ball. Now Shane will shoot the 9 ball bank and try to push it into the 6 to push down. And just put a little bit of pace on this ball, if anything. It doesn't look like anything's wired to Konrad's hole, so why not? I think it's kind of sitting right to where he can do what he needs to do, so let's see if he does. Not much pace on the ball, though. It's not bad, but not as much pace as he would like to get on it. More control for the cue ball, if anything. If I'm Konrad, I'm going to use a little bit of high left-hand English and cross the ball just like that, but I might have crossed it to actually go straight into the stack a little more. But that's not terrible. Shane's looking to bank the 2, I believe. Yeah, he's just going to try to hit it simple so he doesn't take a chance on scratching up table. Kind of the risk he took taking two rail ball into the stack and opening them up. Sometimes the ball will come loose and give up a bank. Now, a problem for Shane is if he tries to go for it, he's gonna sell out. So it's like more than likely he's gonna go for it, just because I kind of feel like that's the way Shane is. But will he go for it and try to play the cue ball, or will he go for it and try to make the ball? So 2 different speeds. I like to shoot it if I'm going to try to just take care of the cue ball. I want to shoot it with high, a little bit of right-hand English. Okay, so he went all out to try to make the ball. I'm going to try to just stop the ball here. Just cinch the cue ball. Pockets are a little forgiving so long as you don't shoot it too hard. Good shot. Now he's going to he's kind of free flowing here, where he's just going to be able to kind of float out. Got a little jacked up there. Not exactly where he wanted to be. So he may shoot the 3 instead and then hold his cue ball on the 13. Yep.
All right, guys.
Now he's going to have to shoot the 15.
Arena table. We have Feder Gorsh and Mickey Krause. It will start after they get warmed up. If you're listening on digital pool, you'll hear Scott Cross and Frank will be commentating. So if you have anybody that wants to watch your matches and you're not on the stream table, we have all 11 tables streamed, so you can get to that with digitalpool.net/Wolfskin. Your family can watch you. So again,
Gonna draw back, trying to pull the cue ball straight back. You count playing for 3. Backing out for the 10. Now we'll use draw or we'll use follow. Let's see. He's going to follow it with a little bit of high and a top right. There you go. Come out for the 1. Perfect. And he's playing for 1 ball, and we will have a 1-1 ball count, 1-1 game count. There it is. 1-1, and it's Konrad's break now. You're watching Real Birds TV. Please like, share, and subscribe the channel. Greatly appreciated all the support. This helps the streamers to continue to do what they're doing. If you you get a chance, please go check out my YouTube channel also at Tony Chohan. Greatly appreciated. Just started. All right, Konrad's breaking. It's 1-1. Let the cue ball kind of sit down there. So now Shane's going to get a chance to kind of cross this ball into the balls and just let the cue ball kind of fall on the side rail behind the 6 and the 10. So easier cover up, more or less just worry about getting the ball and the cue ball out of the way. Must be a double kiss if he's not shooting this shot. Don't believe there is, but looks to be. Like to overcut the ball, maybe, possibly, or he's just gonna roll behind the 11. Shane's looking a little bit around the stack. That 5-1 looks tempting to him. So he must think that he has a chance to go, and it probably does. And it looks like it might be aimed a little bit to the top side. So he gets to come straight through the stack if he wants to. Now it looks like he's going to shoot the 10 into the 5-1 and then just kind of drip the cue ball over to the back of the 6 and the 10. I don't know if he can hit it with enough pace to do all that. Yeah, I didn't like that. It was either you go for it or you make sure your cue ball sits well. So he didn't hit it very thick. Good stroke there. Really made sure that he knew he was going to get back out there. So what's going to happen in these spots is going to be a lot of 8 and outs. Especially with two great shooters like this. Give it a little bump. Yep. Make sure he gets another shot on another ball. Pretty much the reasoning of why he's doing what he's doing there. Now you just kind of draw the cue ball back a little bit. Cinch it to get a little bit. There you go. Keep it a little less angle for himself. Use a high inside ball here. Back. He didn't get enough speed on so he could get on the 5. Now it's going to get a little bit touchy. He's going to end up ticking it off the 13. Now it's just a matter of will he take you off the 13 to hit the 1 a little bit better. I guess here in this spot he's going to have to focus on just making the ball more than anything. Oh, cue ball went straight through. See what side of the pocket the 5 hit. which kind of probably made that cue ball go straight into. Had he hit it a little bit to the fatter side, then that cue ball might have not have scratched. So what looked like he was going to win that game now looks like he's going to go down 2-1 possibly. Shane's going to try to pull the cue ball out to the side a little bit so he can get a shot on the 7. Yep, just like that. And he's going to try to either come straight back on top, which I think that's what he'll do, to try to get a shot on the 2. So he'll pull it back to about the same area where he's at. Or he can, if he's got a little angle, he'll try to pull it to the 5. Okay, so he's got a little angle to that side, so he's going to use a little high. A little bit too much English, and he might get a little too straight. I think he's okay, though. So he'll be able to power, come down for the 2 and the 3. Good shot. Draw back for the 3 to the 2, I would think. 'Cause I'm not sure if the 9 goes past the 2. Draw the cue ball straight back. Oh. Dogged is out there. That was pretty unfortunate there. It's funny because when you watch them do stuff like this, you know that in 9 ball they would never do that, right? So it's kind of just lack of not really thinking and making sure. Kind of in a bad spot as far as where he's going to kind of move the balls to right now at this point. I like maybe trying to like kind of bank the ball a little bit, but also play the cue ball a little bit into the 9 for a carom if you wanted to. So play more like the carom off the ball. Not as much can go wrong, or he can just thin the 11 over and just kind of let the cue ball go by the side pocket maybe. Let's see what he's looking at. Okay, so he's just moving the ball up. Not sure what he was thinking process was on that spot, but I mean, he can bank the 5, he can bank the 10 one rail. That's by the side pocket. It's going to take a little bit of spin here, so you're going to kind of overcut at this ball if he goes for the 5. Yeah, I kind of liked him to shoot that shot. Now I like him to 2-rail this ball. So go a little deep on the corner there. Problem for him is going to be kind of reaching it, but he's got pretty lengthy arms. And try to pull your cue ball to the side, towards the other corner. Yeah, see how he made sure he got it so deep in there that way. That way he knows he's got a better chance of making the ball too. Gonna cross this ball. Will he cross it, overcross it, or will he hit it a little fat? Let's see. Yeah, I like better crossing it, overcrossing it to have a chance to hit that ball, just to kind of move the ball over. Ball count is 6-5 in Konrad's favor. Now this can get a little touchy. I like to come off the top of the 8 and kind of let the cue ball kind of sit there. He's going to try to stop his ball, which is a tough shot, but he hit it very well. But this also is going to give Shane like a free bank. So Shane's got a couple options. He can bank at that ball up there, or he can bank the 9. He's going to just bank at this ball just to put it down there. So he's going to play more speed than anything. Just wants to be close, as long as it's close to the hole. Kind of looking to see which way the balls are going to kind of move. So now he's just trying to move the balls up a little bit, or he's going to try to jack up and kind of use a little bit of low left. All right, but he hit it a little fat, so he didn't get it. Now this is the problem with the way that he grabbed the left. He's going to leave a little bit of a cut shot for Konrad here. Ooh, he overcut the ball and then gave up a shot also. He kind of went all out there. So Shane's going to have to try to either power it, or will he kind of just cinch it? Let's see which way he goes about this to get back down here. I like to use like a center outside and go to the top rail and just kind of let it spin back and don't use too much English. This kind of doesn't have it's kind of got a fat ball to try to grab, so either that or you can use high with a bunch of inside and make it kind of shorten up. Let's see what he does. Okay, so the ball didn't grab as much, so he's okay in that spot. I'll play the 9 and then try to play shape for the 5 to bank it. Got a little bit slight on that ball there. So will he use low outside or will he use high inside? I'm thinking he's going to go high inside and try to run back into the 8 maybe. Nope, he's just going to cut it and let it get in there. So Shane's going to win this game. Shane's up 2-1 now. So one little mistake from Konrad cost him that game there. Shane Van Boening to break here on the hill, 2-1 against Konrad. If you're watching us on Real Birds TV, please like, share, and subscribe on the channel. We really appreciate the support. Now, Shane did give up a little bit of an opening here on the break, so he can either possibly bank straight at this and hold it to try to make it, which is probably what I would rather do, because I'd rather go all out here if he can see it, or he must not be able to see. Okay, he can only see the cut on the back of it. I thought he could see a little bit more of it, but
First one gets their choice to have the necklace or the JDK. I ain't gonna tell you which way to go. But we will be having 2 more cases this week. So. All right, guys, the winner.
I think he's going to try to just bank and just try to carry the ball over and let the cue ball go up. Table, good shot. Now Konrad's in a little bit of a predicament here. He's going to have to kind of run the cue ball off of the side of the 9, pushing the 1 a little bit, and also letting the cue ball kind of come back off of the 1, which is the risk. But he doesn't have many options here. He's going to try to just bank the 5 and try to run the cue ball through, I think. Okay, so he tried to hit it thin. He hit that ball pretty good to hit it like that. Good shot by him. But he does still give up a 12-ball bank, which if Shane got a little bit of an angle, he can try to run it into the 10 and kind of push the cue ball up. We'll see what he tries to do. I mean, those 2 balls sitting there doesn't help Shane at all, but we'll see what he elects to do. All right, he's going to put Konrad back up there on that same area. Good shot. Oh, and that's what he was waiting for, was the one chance where he gets a chance to do exactly this. So now he's going to have a chance to run 8 and out again. These mistakes become big instead of small. Come back for the 1, and he should try to probably run his cue ball into these 2 balls, I would think. Running into these balls and trying to just and maybe put a little bit of power on it. Just not a lot of power, but enough to push and get the cue ball to kind of just brush the ball. Or make sure you're hitting it one angle or the other. I mean, I guess he must feel like he can make this ball or something. So if he can, he's just going to shoot it now, I guess, yeah. And he's going to spin out. Okay, good shot. Left himself a little bit of a bad angle here. We shoot the 3-ball combo and try to stick the cue ball on the backside of the stack. Let's see. Ooh, he kind of hit that one really bad, though. He was more scared about letting the cue ball loose. Konrad's mistakes costing him. Coming out on top, giving himself a little bit of an angle to come back across. He's going to play the 7-3 combo. So he's trying to get on that side of the ball. Use just a high with a touch of left. No, a touch of right. Well, instead he comes back for the 2 instead. Okay. Now you can just worry about shooting the ball if he's got a pocket for the ball. Not sure if he did or not, though. The way it looked, it would look like it was a little bit difficult. Yeah, that's the last thing he wants to do. Because now, I mean, for Konrad being behind in the game, I mean, he's kind of got to put himself in a chance to get back in the game here, especially with Shane only needing 2. He might have to shoot at this bank here. Good bank. See, he made sure he was just playing the bank. Whatever happens, happens from there. He didn't try to worry too much about, you know, everything else that's going on. If he misses it, he knows he loses anyways. Sometimes you're in a do-or-die situation and you just do what you have to do. Alright. Now he's going to get to go right into the stack. And kind of punch this ball and use a lot of pace. Yep. Now does he get the angle to come off the 3? I don't think so. And does the 7 go? That's the other thing. Okay, so if the 7 goes, that's humongous. So now he's going to get to play shape on the 11 and then kind of run into those balls. See if he tries to spin into these balls, or does he just worry about just making the ball? I like spinning. Ooh, perfect. Oh, ball kind of rolled up. He hit it good too. You don't come into the ball that much, and well, seemed like he was in a good spot. Now for Shane, needing only 2. 6-4 ball count. Let's see what happens here in this spot. You got a 6-5 ball count now. Ooh, he really went for that one. But he kind of took care of his cue ball, so he's okay in that spot. Ball stayed by the side. Now that's kind of the unfortunate for Shane there. Konrad will look to just bank this ball straight on. He was worried more about the cue ball. I like to shoot that ball hard with a little bit more center and spin. You know, and just kind of punch it over so that way you know you have a chance to make the ball easier. Not worry about selling out as much. Shane looks like he wants to. Yeah, he's gonna cut bank at this ball. It looks like. Good speed, good cue ball, and the ball hanging. Now Konrad's in a little bit of a predicament. He's gonna have to kind of shoot at his hole, it looks like. Straight shooter. Trust the stroke. So realistically, they're going to be playing for one, and then if he leaves him in the jaws after he gives him that ball, I mean, Shane's in a little predicament because of where the 5's at. So we'll see here what happens. He might be able to take a free shot at trying to take this ball out. Use a little bit of high left-hand English and go to the titty and then just try to take it out. But he's going the safe route. I might have actually taken a free chance to try to take that ball out. You couldn't much go wrong. Yeah, Konrad's going to shoot at this ball more than likely. I would have to think. Good try. Well, this is going to be a little bit of a tough ball for Shane to get out. Depends on the speed in which he hits this ball to try to get it out. Like to use a little bit of a high right ball and hit it a little thick with some speed, with a little bit of speed, or low right, I should say. It's not bad, but yeah, it grabbed, and it's not going to move. So hill now, and Konrad's going to be breaking.
Everybody hit thumbs up for Hill.
Hill. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Railbirds TV coming at you. Give them some love. Give them a subscribe. Hit a like. It costs you nothing.
While you're at it, buy a hat at the merch store. Link down below the video.
That's the way to support. All right, hill. There we go. Konrad breaking. Okay, he's going to try to kick and just try to make this ball to get out of harm's way. Got very lucky to get the double kiss there. Kind of very surprised that he didn't shoot the 4-ball bank. It looked like he had a chance out of the opening break. Looks like Konrad's got a 2-ball count. Konrad up 2-0. I mean, Shane's in a little trouble here now. Konrad's going to get to come around the table, play shade for the 10. Got a good stroke on the ball. Now he's going to follow up and try to play for the 1-ball bank next. So he's looking to see where he wants to get on that. Good speed. He came a little bit higher than what he wanted to. Maybe a little bit further down would have been better. Another great shot. Got Konrad up 6-0 in the ball count, needing 2 balls. This can be drastic for Shane. Shane's on life support right here on this game. Now Shane's going to try to bank the 5, 1 rail, and let the cue ball cross over. Just focus on trying to make the 5. That's what he did. Now he made the ball. Now he's got a chance to win the game. That's the big key here. Now it's just a matter of how he wants to go about what he's going to shoot here, whether he wants to shoot the 11 or the 12-14 possibly looks like it may go. I mean, that's what he kind of looked at. You just focus on making whichever ball you want to shoot at. Just focus on it, making sure you make the ball. Yeah. So now you can focus on trying to just make the 2, draw it straight back, and back out for the 11. Okay, he's going to use a little bit of a high ball. I would think as big of a stroke as Shane is, and normally how I've seen him shoot this shot, it's more of a draw ball. And even if he hits the 14 a little bit on the draw, cutting a little bit, I know he's still going to come through the ball. I guess you just have to trust whether or not he's going to know that he feels like he's going to make the ball. So he could go soft if he wants to, but it's just a matter of his choice here. He's just going to use high ball. He's going to focus on just making the 1 ball, I guess. That's where he's looking now. See, now, let's see. Now he's still going high. Oh, he powered through it the other way. Okay, so now he may still be able to cut this ball. Whether or not he'll shoot at it, I don't know. It's kind of an all or nothing here. If you're going, you're going. Problem is where the cue balls might go. That's the part. Alright, cue ball went straight through. I think he's okay though, because the 11 ball is not that tough of a cut, and he can come kind of straight through it where it might barely touch the 6 possibly. Yeah, that's what he's kind of looking at. So it can barely touch the 6 probably. Yep, just like that. Got a 6-5 ball count now. Shane's gonna need 3 balls, and 2 are out in the open, and the 6 ball's not too far off either. I like him to just use a little bit of high. Let's see if he which way he's gonna go. I believe he just comes for the 15 for first. So yeah, he's just gonna use high, come through. Now he's hoping he doesn't get dead straight. He kind of did to where he can't come straight across. So he's probably just going to pull back and play the bank on the 6. Yep. Plan for 1, so he's just going to play kind of a speed shot, just kind of lagging it to the hole more or less. Ball's going to lengthen out a little bit on him. A little unlucky there. He's going to have to go kind of rail first to pull this out, I think. Yep. Good hit there. Shot. Even better that he didn't go in on accident. Kind of just used a kill stroke there. Just kind of cut it without hitting it too heavy. See which way he's going to go about this. It's not bad. Is he going to just kind of cross it over? Let's see. Hit it a little thin. Don't try to make it. Just try to put it over by your side. Yeah, he's going to hit it a little heavy. Got the cue ball down there. Left the three-railer, just went up a little higher than he wanted. If he stops the cue ball right where the 6 is, I have a feeling he makes the ball. See how I went through it, kind of lengthened out a little bit. Oh, yeah, that one pretty good too. A little too good. You have to kick at the back of this, kind of. Oh, he crossed it. Being jacked up. From Konrad, I'm going to bring that 3 ball back in play. This is where the lack of one pocket knowledge is kind of going to hurt him. If he doesn't understand that he needs both the balls, he should be trying to put that ball in and maybe even try to hook him on the titty. Yeah, he's kind of shooting at this ball the wrong way. He's trying to make the 2-rail bank instead of worrying about just. It's a good shot, though. I mean, he made the ball, so I can't argue with what happened. And he's got a chance to make this ball too. So let's see what happens. Playing for one, both of them. Hill. Great match so far. Now will he try to cut it a little bit? Yeah, he tried cutting it a little bit so it would sit down. Which way will Shane go about this? Shane may use a low left ball and heavy with a lot of English and try to take a free shot. That if he doesn't make it, maybe he goes back. Okay, he went 3 rails instead. And it's going to go wide, and it's going to, ooh, and the cue ball is going to kiss right in the hole. And he's given up the game. So you got a winner. Konrad beats Shane Van Boening 3-2. Please go to Railbirds TV and please like, share, and subscribe so you guys can keep on sweating all these good matches that are going on. And we'll be back a little bit later.
And don't forget to go subscribe to Tony Chohan's channel too. That is Tony Chohan on YouTube. Go check it out. All right, we'll see you guys with another match coming up in, I believe it starts at 10 o'clock Eastern time, so that's about 2 hours from now. So got a little bit of a break. See you guys then.